fuck. What he do, what he does, what he fucking didn't, man. Yeah, we chillin' out here, man. Outside, you feel me? Yeah, man, as you see from the title, man, the fucking thing is the music industry is fucked. And it is fucked. It's super fucked. I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell you. And I say this for a few reasons, you know. Okay, I was actually watching the Kanye West interview with Drink Champs, yeah, well, whereby they were fucking, how can I say, talking about this shit, right? They were talking about Gucci, like, everything he was saying about the Jews and all these things about like how they promote like the whole like on black crime, you get what I'm saying? Like one of the interesting things for me he was saying is that like what was he saying? He was saying black people are also Semites, right? So he can be Semitic, right? And then he added on to say he wants to say some anti-Semitic thing now. And then he was talking about like, what was he talking about? Oh, he was basically rapping like, I kill a nigga, fuck your bitch, I kill a nigga, fuck your bitch. So basically what he's trying to say is that like, the same shit, and if you know the context of it, Adidas basically took like billions from him after that interview, bruh. After he even said Adidas can't do nothing, this, that, and the third. They took his shit down. He lost all the money, bruh. Like, this shit is serious, bro. Like, now that I think about it. I mean, yeah, hate speech ain't good, right? But like, there's a double standard, you know? But I've realized that every situation is gonna have a loophole. You know? It's like it's not normal to drink in public, for example, that you can drink in a club. So I feel like the hip hop music was the throwaway guy. I don't know if that makes sense. You know, hip hop was like the throwaway guy. Yeah, basically. If you get what I mean, you get what I'm saying. Hip hop is basically the same as the club in this context, yeah, bro. What else can I say, bruh? Yeah, back to the title with the industry is fucked, right? That was just the backstory, you know? Like, I saw another post on Instagram, bruh. This post was saying it's more likely to be a qualified doctor than a rapper. I was like, fuck. I might as well quit now. But like, yeah, man, like, this thing is a good hobby, you know? It's a super good hobby. Yeah, that's all I can say, man. It makes me feel good, like, it makes me feel productive, you know? Like, Jay-Z was even saying that, like, YouTube rips us off years ago, bruh. You know? So, yeah, man. It's just that I don't fucking work with references and shit, bruh. But sometimes I'm just explaining some shit. Sometimes I'm just fucking reacting. And like the problem with the music industry is like, imagine a car, man. This car has, how can I say it? Let's say this car's not starting, right? You're like, fuck, the battery is dead. You're like, you're gonna connect to another car. One is already like, let's say you have to connect to both. Yeah, well, you power your way. And then when you try to start it, you realize the car doesn't have petrol. You get what I'm trying to say? And then after that, like, it's just a mess and shit. Yeah, bro. So what I'm trying to say is, like, the industry has a lot of problems. The music industry has a lot of problems that's holding it back. The battery is dead, the petrol is high, the wheel is fucking flat. Imagine a car like that. When you fix the wheel, you still gotta sort out the battery problem. You sort out the battery problem, you still gotta sort out petrol. And in the hip hop context, South African music context, there's the huge record labels that are, okay, not even the labels. Let's start at the streaming platforms. Yeah, bro. Like, they need to open up the files, bro. Like, what's going on? People are getting gang views, but like, where's the money? You know, like, we need to find a way. Oh, alright, cool. Hey, YouTube, alright, cool. Yeah, I'm trying to say, bro. Because like, these people, the artists, they don't, like, they got guap, but like, most guap is from bookings. So if you were getting bookings, then you get what I'm trying to say. But like, in terms of streams, nah, dog, they ain't getting much. Nah, bro, they ain't getting much. For example, Instagram and Facebook, right? No one really gets paid, or no one even pays to be on Facebook or on Instagram. But Mark Zuckerberg is fucking rich. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I wish I could find out how the fuck that shit works. You know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, man, these things are also advanced stuff. So it's very interesting. Shit, maybe that's the next kaboom, you know? YouTube. Yeah, bro, that would be fucking dope. Because now the whole clothing thing was found, which like I said, they actually exubicate the price, this, that, and the third. Imagine they come in proof, which like, these stuff are fucking us over. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, they call it proof, because you can see that they fucking us over, but now we just need proof. You know? And the second problem is, the South African artists, bro, they don't tap in with the regular people. That's when they also fuck up. You get what I'm trying to say? Because they should be tapping in with the brands. They should be trying to work with the Owens. They should be doing all this type of shit, bro. Even if like sometimes it's like on some pro bono shit. Because we know as a black people, like, we still lack. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's impossible, what I'm saying, but like, I think it's possible, man. Like, people already make so much money from shit we don't even understand. We might as well make more shit. Like, you get what I'm trying to say, bro. So artists must tap in with like the producers on the ground. You get what I'm saying? For example, my city, a clothing brand, right? Let me just make an example, bro, or some shit. You get what I'm trying to say? Bro, let's say an artist. Which artist can I use? Nah. In fact, let me leave, bro. The perfect example, right? YGen and Youngster. You get what I'm trying to say? Every artist can tap in to a certain brand. Because we don't even know if Youngster, okay, I think Youngster owns YGen. Does Youngster own YGen? What's going on there? I don't know. But you see, either way, it's those type of collaborations. You get what I'm saying? Like, these artists must tap in to whoever they know that there's a brand. And not just take a t-shirt once. You get what I'm saying? Now you're actually putting his name there. Maybe sell that shit as his shit also, you get what I'm saying? And then when we get out of the business, jumbo booming, or jump before it, yeah, I understand. So it's like, actively hustle, proactively helping, being active. You get what I'm trying to say? this is the biggest problem, low-key. Not even low-key, it is the biggest problem. This thing of artists not collaborating with each other, bro. You know what's the problem, right? You know what's the problem? Check this, right? A nigga. Okay, let me make an example. Let's say I'm a big artist now, right? The way that they move, it's like, let's say they want to die that album, right? You're like, okay, effects, which biggest features gonna get? First and foremost, understandable though, because it's a very strategic and smart thing to do. I bet. Another thing, and this whole thing is basically about Cape Town, bro, from my point of view. You get what I'm saying? They were stayed in jungle for too long, so I don't know what the system did, right? But they come here, but I see how they move when they're here also, you get what I'm trying to say? So, it's like, yeah, they try to get the big feature first and foremost. The second thing is basically to, how can I say it? How can I say it, Naka? Yeah, like, I feel like that's the most important thing that they want to do, getting the biggest features ever. And sometimes doing collaborations with their friends, or like maybe like one person that they fuck with, type shit, right? That's not the point though. The point that I'm trying to make, right, is that, remember that shit that I said about, like, you're more likely to be a doctor than a rapper? Check this, right? If, for example, you treat this shit as like, okay, let me put it like this. The reason why there are more doctors, right, than rappers is because to be a doctor, there's a certain process, there's a certain procedure. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain, so you see how media actors, there are certain, like it's a system, it's a structure, right? Problem with this whole music shit, it doesn't have structure. First and foremost. So, what I'm trying to say is this, right? If I'll create my system, right, for the whole music game, what I'll do is this. If a song is good, right, share it around. You share it to whoever you know. You get what I'm saying? We even have like group chats and shit, but like, I get it. You're the biggest artist, everyone wants to work. So, you also need time for yourself, for all those dynamics. You get what I'm saying? But what I'm also trying to say is that, like, at least if a song is good, let's say you're a famous artist, if you fuck with the song, not that you have to jump on the remix or some shit, but at least share that shit. If you fucks with it. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, shows, right? A lot of big artists maybe come, let me make an example, Aries, yeah, some, when he's in Cape Town, someone like Simulations is gonna perform for him. You get what I'm trying to say? So, like, everybody might recognize each other, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, because most artists, they pull up at a venue, bro. They don't even care about who the fuck performed before. They don't even give a fuck. None of that shit. In which y'all just performed for the same crowd. You get what I'm trying to say? Even if you are whoever, bro, right? There's nothing wrong with just watching niggas that are gonna perform at the same show as you. You get what I'm saying? And it doesn't have to be on some friendship shit. It's just like the respect, because when you perform, you also want to be listened. You know what I'm saying? Like, or like, you also want to be seen type shit, you know what I'm saying? Let's say fucking Aries is performing, right, or some shit. And even, let's say it pulls up after all the performances, unless he had a schedule or some shit like that, then it's cool. But if he didn't, that's fucking weird. You know, so this whole mentality of untouchables. That's the one thing that's fucking this whole industry over, bro. Niggas think they're untouchable. Yeah, well. But now it's fine, man. It's cool. Let them do their thing. But everybody must work more, bro. The local artists work with the small brands. Yeah, well, the big brands must work with the small brands, and the fucking small artists must work with the big artists, so that there are more artists. Because if there are more artists, there are more niggas that can even pay your feature. You get what I'm saying? Because now, let's say on the first song, you didn't give that shit for free, but it was a dope song. Now he's big. Now he's gonna fucking pay you 30 grand for a feature. Because y'all both made it now. You hear me? The niggas just don't think like that. You know? Fucking no patience for nobody. Hey man, I'm out, man.